Hello everyone. This animation is about the study of the theme of the differences between nationality and identity. The theme is based off of the book called The English Patient. This is not a summary of the story, but rather an example of the differences between nationality and identity and how that can apply in a real life situation. For those of you who have read the book, you might find the character to resemble Kip in the story. The way this works is that I will pause the clip once in a while to explain what is going on and how this will tie into my theme. There will be a full clip, untouched, at the end of my narration. Now, let the show begin. Let me introduce the setting. This takes place on another planet. The people there are made up of basic shapes. Like us, the population is divided into races of species. But unlike us, instead of having different skin tones or color or culture, they are made up of different shapes. There are two main races in this, the cubes and the spheres. There are other races, but they won't be mentioned. In this particular country, the spheres are the majority and the cubes are the minority. This is the first scene which shows our main character. He is a cube, the only cube in the scene, with two big black eyes, surrounded by a group of spheres. They are his group of friends. He might be a cube on the outside, but he really wants to be a part of the spheres. However, he feels that his natural cube body permits him from really being able to hang out with the spheres and be a part of them. He is still distinguishable because of his body, so he hatches an idea. He decides to make himself a sphere head to replace his cube head so he can blend in more with his friends. Now he feels a lot more comfortable with his new head when he plays with his friends. He is less distinguishable and he is more like them. But the world is never always that perfect. Sometimes there will be people that will hate you because of how you look and your skin tone and how you act. These people hate you. They're racists. There's nothing you can do to change them. If you aren't like them, they'll hate you for it. And in this particular scene, there is a bunch of spheres, anti-cubists, as they blow up a cube store owned by cubes. On the next day, the news of this attack reaches the public through a newspaper, and unfortunately, the main character, the cube, sees the story on the newspaper as well. He is heartbroken. Why? Because despite all the things he may have tried to do in the past to become more sphere, he is still a cube. He still feels offended, and now he no longer wants to be a sphere anymore because of this incident. He is back to his old cube body because he knows that however hard he may try, he will always be a cube on the outside. But hey, let's end this on a happier note. Some people aren't like that. Some people judge you on who you actually are on the inside, how you behave, how you react, how you interact with people. They don't judge you because of how you look or what your background was or where you came from. These are his friends. To sum it all up, nationality is about what you are on the outside, where you come from, what your culture was, but identity is what you choose to be. You can change it, you can fiddle around with it, you can interact with people, it's all up to you. Nationality is permanent, identity is not. Thank you for listening, and here is the full uncut version if you don't want to hear me rambling on.